I've got a box that I got from the post office. So if you guys want some cheap moving boxes, I'll give you a few of those. Those are really small. But got my coffee, so cheers. I gotta fix this camera so y'all can kind of see me better. It's fine. Anyhow, yeah, I don't plan on being here for too long, but I just wanted to pop up on here and say hi. Happy Sunday. Hope everybody's doing well. I have to go and start packing the van. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Sky blue. I'm doing good. It's kind of muggy today, but it has been. It's been roasting and over 100 degrees here. But I get to start packing and packing up the van pretty soon. So either put a few things tonight or later today, and then tomorrow for sure, because this week is the week that I should be going to the title and company place. Well, that's at least what's in the contract. So far I haven't heard any different, so I'm assuming at the end of this week I'll be signing the house away. So, how are you doing? What are you up to? Super hot. I've been drinking a lot of sweet tea here lately, so like it feels like I need some sweetener, but it's just regular, no flavored coffee creamer and coffee. But I'm like, oh, I need something sweet today. Getting ready for work. Oh gosh, yeah. So I haven't really been working for a little bit, just kind of doing all the household stuff, going back and forth to see Cora, and just bringing a bunch of errands and getting stuff together. But oh man, once I get to Cali, I gotta look for something over there. It's a good thing you're a minimalist because you're just packing a lot. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yes. And even what I have in the house, it still feels like it's way too much for just me anyway. Like, it's nice to have the guest bedroom and have the extra bed and different things like that. Like the dining set, the actual dishes. Normally you get like the four plates, four small ones, the bowls. Just me, I just need like one bowl, one plate full. I love them, so I'm keeping them. But like even that, I think it's too much. I don't really have a lot of people that come visit me, only because I'm always away from my family, from a lot of my friends. And I mean, I'll get to know people, but I don't really invite people over like that. I'd rather just go and like have a drink at Panera or go to Starbucks or something, do that instead of having to do anything at the house. Just simple, actually enjoy my time out with them. But yeah, I still feel like I have way too much. But compared to just a few years ago when we had a huge house in Texas, yeah, we had to get rid of so much, plus rent the biggest U-Haul truck they had, and then some. Like, it was ridiculous, and it was just 3 of us. Yeah. So back then, getting rid of a bunch of stuff every time we had to move, I would always, like, in my head, and I also mentioned it to Cora's dad and Cora and stuff, but it was like, man, this is ridiculous. We have way too much, and I can't wait till, like, instead of having like the biggest U-Haul truck, we get it to the smallest U-Haul truck, and then eventually we got it kind of pared down to a smaller one. But then in my mind, I was like, man, I wish we could just, instead of getting the smaller truck, just get a trailer, fill that up, and like that's it. And we always had pickup, so whatever fits in the pickup bed plus whatever other car, because we're normal, we have a bunch of stuff. But then after that, I decided like, man, I can't wait to fit everything I own inside a vehicle, like one small van or something. And now I'm pretty much down to that. Now I plan on, I don't ever want to buy anything like a couch or dining or anything like that that is brand new, because for me, I move too much. I like to just like switch stuff up and move, and it's too much. It's too much wasting money. I'd rather spend it on gas and good food. So yeah, so if I find a nice couch, it'll be from a thrift store, or it'll be from like the free section, something decent. If and when I decide to get a couch or another dining set, but like everything else I already have. Now I'm kind of debating, since I do have the third row, the middle row seats here, if my mattresses are gonna fit. I don't know. I might have to just donate the two mattresses, which they weren't very expensive. They were, one of them was used, it was like 40 bucks, and the other one was new, was like 80 bucks. So I don't get anything too expensive nowadays, but like, I don't know, even with my seats down, like these middle ones don't fold down like these do in the back, and they don't go like stowaways. They don't go down. These middle ones don't. So all I do is just kind of squish them and put them all the way forward. But they don't go down like some of those. I think the Caravan completely goes down. I'm not sure about like the Pacifica. I don't think the Hondas do, the Odysseys. I don't think they do, which kind of sucks, because I want to keep I'm like Tim, I want to keep all my seats, but then I don't have room to put anything if I have all my seats, and they don't stow away except for the very back row. So I will definitely keep the very back row, just flatten it all out, take the middle seats out and store them. But other than that, like, yeah, I'm just like kind of dreading packing, because it's just so hot here. It's so hot right now. But yeah, so I went to donate a few things, and I packed one of these, what is it, priority mail. So if you guys need a few cheap to free boxes, but they're tiny, you can always go to the post office and get a couple of those. So that's what I did. I grabbed a handful of those, and that's about all that can fit in here with the rest of my stuff, so can't fit too much. But yeah, I'm trying to get to the point almost of extreme minimalist. I don't know if that's going to be possible, because I like my prepper stuff, I like my gadgets. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I can do that. I would say, even if I lived in the van, I would not consider myself an extreme minimalist, because I would have too many gadgets. Minimalist, sure, but I'm still like, ooh, I want to be an extreme minimalist. I want to have like nothing. But then that's just like my dreamland, because I like having comfort. So extreme, I don't know. All my stuff is in storage. I would love to have a van, get everything with me one day. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I didn't have a van for a very long time. So we used to have like pickups and regular cars. We even had like travel trailers, but I always like thought about like a road trek, those older RV vans. I think those are so cool. But I'd probably be a chicken and drive them, because they're a lot bigger than this. I don't know. I don't know why I get the anxiety and nervousness, and like feel like I'm gonna hit everything and crash everything, run over people if I can't see out my windows. So I try to keep it as simple as I can. Maybe that's why I like the minimalism too, because it kind of simplifies it for me. It gives me like less stress, less anxiety, even though I still get it. Like, this house has hardly anything in there, and I'm still like having the stress and the nervousness, and I don't know. At the same time, it's because I'm moving and I'm selling, and I mean that's stressful anyway. But yeah, I always recommend a van. A lot of people can do it in a car, but normally you'll see if they do it in a car, it's they upgrade later, or they'll rent something, maybe a room for rent, and kind of like alter it, because I don't know how they do it. Living in a car is too, it's not that it's claustrophobic, but there's just no space. There's no space. I can't do anything. If I can't lay comfortably, I'm not happy. I can't do it. I need a lot of space. And what I found that was a big issue for me, because I had a Prius before, was I could not sit up on my bed, and that irritated. That was so irritating. That irritated the crap out of me. Like, I could not sit up and just like get out of bed and like look around, stretch, anything like that. I had to be like this, and the roof part was like right here, and I could not do it. That really irritated me. But other than that, it was an awesome little car. If I had it higher, or if the seats were lower, or what have you, but like they have the batteries in there, so there's not much you can do about that. It's just basically for sleeping and climate control. Everything else was like really nice, but as far as like the sleeping, and you know what's funny is that the climate control, I used it during the day, but I didn't want to use it at night, even if it was a little stuffy at first. And once it's like past midnight or whatever, like it cools off enough and you're comfortable, have your little fan and you're okay. But I didn't want to leave the Prius on, because it keeps kicking on and off, and I feel like that is definitely not stealthy. So I always had that paranoia, like people are gonna know I'm here, they're gonna be calling the cops on me. So a van, even though it's not a hybrid, is like the perfect size for me. Perfect. If I were to actually add a little travel trailer, tiny house, something, you know, I would have to park it somewhere, because I'm not the type to want to haul it. I am not. And the biggest that I would like to go to drive, I think in my head, which I don't know, is a full-size van, like that size. That would be the biggest, because I want the windows. I want to be able to see. I don't know, crazy. Does that make me crazy? Yes. And I'm okay with it. I know what you mean. I'm in a Prius, but I'm short, so that helps. Yes, like I'm 5'2", so that was perfect. I could even like cut my memory foam bed, like cut almost a foot off of that, and I still fit really nice, like in the back. That, as far as the length inside, it was fine. It was a lot of room. But yeah, that's the advantage us shorter shorter ladies have, that we could just lay down and we're good. But it's the sitting up. Like, there's just something about me sitting up in bed and being able, like, because you live in a vehicle, right? It's not like you can just get up and go to your living room or go to your bathroom. So it's all basically, you're sitting and everything's around you and you're doing everything. It's all accessible. So it's comfortable when you are able to sit up, and I was not. Other than that, the Prius was awesome. I loved it. I really did. But it went to a good home to my brother, so I'm happy about that. But if I could have, I don't know, I think of all these different combinations. Like, if I could have a travel trailer, a little tiny house, and then have a Prius, like that would be cool. But then I would have to pick a spot where I would like to be for a really, really long time, because then it's a hassle to have to hire somebody to move your tiny home or your RV wherever you want to go next. And if you guys have been following me, I move around a lot, and I don't mind. I get tired and like of where I am, and I want to switch it up, and I want to experience something else. But I'm the type to want to be in a place a few months, sometimes a few years, but most of the time 6 months to a year, tops 2 years, and then I feel like, oh, okay, I want to go somewhere else. And now it's easier because Cora's grown, she's moved out, and I'm not married, so it's just me and my coffee cup. Oh, that sounded kind of sad. Just me and my coffee cup and what is that? A country song. That's all I have. Me and my coffee cup in my van. Sorry guys, that was horrible. But yeah, I mean, it's how you look at it. I'd rather live in a van part-time and go wherever I want to go. So that's just me. That's my personality. I don't mind it at all. I know a lot of people need more than that, and that's fine. That's their personality, that's their taste, whatever. But for me, like, I'm cool with being part-time in a van. I don't know if I want to be full-time, unless it's like one of them RV vans, like an actual RV. Because I like my amenities, I really do. I'm so spoiled. I like to have my actual bathroom and my kitchen, even though I don't really cook that much now. But like having a bathroom, having a regular bed, having the space to just kick back and like relax, having the unlimited pretty much electricity. Oh my god, I've been getting used to that this past like 6-7 months. It's been awesome. Like that part of it is so amazing. But don't get me wrong, that's why I'm going towards California, because I'll be able to have better weather if I choose to, or have a affordable apartment. And is that an oxymoron? Affordable apartment, huh? But you have to go out where most people don't want to be for affordability, but that'll be a home base, so I'll stay there for a while and then go and do a little road trip here and there. So that's my compromise. That's what I want to do. That's what I can afford to do and be comfortable and enjoy myself, and that's what I choose to do. So I don't know, it might be different if I did have an actual I don't know, I keep saying road trip because that's the one that I know. Those old school road trips, but because I could definitely not afford to buy $100,000 plus newer RV. There's no way. I would even feel bad spending that. I don't even want to spend that on a house, you guys. So I'm like, oh no, I'm not doing it. Now, if it's a gift, sure, I'll take it, right? I'll take it. But like, as far as me, I feel so cheap. Like, I don't want to spend that. I don't want to buy that. That's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, I know. It's a lot. It's a lot. So, I don't know. Do you have a plan to, like a 5-year plan, 10-year plan, something like to move into a van, to buy a van, to go part-time, full-time? I don't know. Because getting rid of a Prius is kind of hard because it's so nice. So I understand that. But like, what are your plans? What are your goals? What do you dream about? You want to keep your Prius? Would you have to trade that and get a bigger van? You want it like a small RV van? Like, where you want to move to? Like, this is nice. We can like talk and everything, but at the same time, I'm like, I want to have people in front of me so I can like pick your brain and see what kind of nomadic life you like, part-time, full-time, anytime. Let's see. I love to travel and see new places. Do you ever watch videos or shows about traveling? I do. But it's those that are what are they called? Oh, it slipped my mind. I can't remember. Rick Steves or something is the guy that does like an actual TV. But I watch a lot of YouTube. I do. I watch a lot of YouTube, and they go to all these different places. And the most that I enjoy from like the YouTube videos is when they go to like the mountains and full of trees and rivers and some lakes. Those are the ones that I really think like, wow, I want to go there. I want to see that. Like national parks, things like that. Places like that, not things like that. Places like that is where like my eyes just go, I want to go there. Beaches, I don't know. Maybe because I've been to a lot of beaches, I'm just like, I don't know. It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It's really beautiful. But like my thing is being up in elevation and seeing all the beautiful trees and nature and things like that. That's what really catches my eye. But of course, you know, I want to go in when it's the perfect temperature for me, about 60s and 70s. Like, yeah, I'll stay there for as long as it's 60s and 70s. But once it starts snowing, not so much, because I'm not the greatest driver for winter. So I have to have somebody drive me around. Find an Uber, that'll get expensive up there. But other than that, it's just, I don't know. I just like to go where the weather is nice and the food is good. And I don't have to work so hard for my money. I live in my own fantasy world, right? Let's see. I would love to get a remote job so I can work anywhere. Oh, yeah. Actually, I've heard a lot of people do that. That would be great too. A remote job so you can. I don't know how it would work. Like if you're tutoring, maybe if you're tutoring too, if you find a place you want to stay there for a while, you can always like. It's so old school. You can put posters. Tutoring. Oh my god, I need to update my brain. But I have seen videos about that where they do teach like English, or they teach different things in other countries. So that's pretty cool. I don't know what the requirements would be for that. You can always do like if you have your credentials and all that, substitute, because I'm sure you can sign up. There's got to be some kind of maybe state. If there's a particular state you like, you can always sign up for like their school district, and they should let you know, hopefully in advance, where you can go and travel, do your thing, and you know, take the week off, a few days, a weekend, or whatever. Oh, thanks, Tim. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my goodness. Ah, good morning, Cindy. But like, I mean, if there's like, if you just want to go everywhere, then yes, online teaching for sure. I just don't know how to do that. I don't have any kind of teaching degree or anything like that, but that would be awesome. Like that would be perfect, because it doesn't really cost too much to be on the road. I don't think. It depends how you like to enjoy yourself, right? Hey Janet, how are you? Yes, you finally caught me live. For the DiasFrugalLife channel, where we talk about anything and everything that pops in my head, especially about nomads, prepping, traveling, and how to save a buck doing it all. But yeah, so Sky Blue was talking about that she wants to get some kind of job where she can just travel anywhere. So definitely teaching online, tutoring online, and you don't really need that much money unless you like to just like, I don't know, shop a lot, travel a lot, like super travel nonstop, and your gas is going to go way up. But in a Prius, it's very affordable regardless. Yeah, but if you know like a central location that you would like to stay there for a while, I would suggest trying to be a substitute, because like part-time work, and you can always do like DoorDash part-time also, kind of substitute within that. No pun intended. But like you could do those couple things and be more mobile, because with substituting, they don't hire you like every single day. So unless, you know, a teacher's sick and then you go for like a few weeks, a few days in a row or whatever. So that's a great idea if you're having those credentials. I don't. That's why I do like whatever gigs and DoorDash and whatever. But ooh, you're back in your van. Yay! I bet you said Saturday you were flying, so good. Good to hear that. I'm glad. I know I'm here too. I like it. Even though I don't really have anything but a box in here. Just a box. And my coffee. Let's see. Yeah, I'm glad. It's just something about having your van and having everything you need. Like, shit hit the fan van. I'm sticking to that name because it's true. That's how I see it. It's my everything van. You're gonna pass it over home next well, I'll let you know if I'm still here. And we definitely have to meet up, Tim. I'm hoping. I don't know. It's kind of iffy. This week is supposed to be the last week according to the contract. So I think it was the 21st, 22nd, something like that. I got to look at my contract again. But like this is the last week, so I'm gonna start packing a bunch of things in here and just leave my bed and like some very basic things inside the house. Try to pack everything that I can in here. That way, whenever they call me, like, hey, come sign the paperwork, then I'm gonna be ready. Yeah, Tim can't stay away from the road. He's always doing something. Your Colorado trip keeps getting delayed. Soon because it's steaming here. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I'd imagine Alabama, very humid and hot. Oh, about like here, I think just about anywhere now it's getting ridiculously hot and humid. It's been in the hundreds, like so many days in a row. Here, Oklahoma, Texas, I'm sure Alabama's right there with us. It's been getting crazy. Yeah, back to Illinois. Okay. So you decide to stay up in Illinois for a while, Tim? Trying to get all nosy. What's going on, Tim? Let's see. Peter, hi Peter. I'm doing good. How are you? How can you become a moderator? I don't know. I have to get to know you to be able to volunteer you to add you to it. I don't know. You have to be like on my lives all the time, and I have to get to know you and see what you're about, and I have to have all the other moderators vote on it and see if you qualify. So they'll give you a list of like, I think it's 3 pages of requirements to become a moderator. I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. Mobang, more adventures. Yes. I know, Cindy. I think he's having the itch to go adventure more. Like me, like you. I know you said you've been enjoying the what do you call it, the RV parks. I know. The coffee's kicking in, all right? I started this live kind of like, hi guys. I didn't have energy, but now like I've been drinking the coffee, so yeah, I know the hookups. Oh my god, it's so amazing. It really is. I don't know if you're well, because I was talking about having like if I were to upgrade to anything bigger, it would be, for example, it would be like a big van, the road trek or something like RV. But I don't see myself spending that kind of money. But then yeah, you would be able to have that as your daily driver and then just like hook up whenever you want. So that's pretty cool. What's the smallest AC sometimes it gets hot. Let's go look. Hi y'all. Hey Larry, how are you? um, so yeah, I'm sure most of you guys know the YouTuber Rusty 78609, or I think that's what his handle is. But he put in his Class C, he put a window unit on his front driver's window, and like the actual glass is holding it up, which made me real nervous. Right now the temperature, I don't know, I'm starting to get a little sweaty, but maybe it's the coffee too. Maybe in the 80s right now, and then it's gonna warm up to definitely 100 plus. That's how it's been, like almost daily, 100 plus with the humidity and everything else. It's hot. It's hot. What's the temperature out there? So yeah, if you guys weren't here when I was mentioning it, oh, it's in the 70s. Oh, man, you just have that perfect weather. Hey, Cindy, I want it to be in the 70s. Let's see. Ooh, right now it's 82 and 83% humidity. Dang. Oh, God. So it feels like 210 degrees, doesn't it? Oh, my God. That's probably what it is here. I don't know. I didn't check. I should have checked. I didn't check the temperature. Even if you have a house, it's smart to have a shit hit the fan ban. You never know. Yeah, that's true, Sky Blue. The area, I mean, just had a landslide. Oof. People had to evacuate their homes. Oh my God. That's scary. That's scary. Having like sinking holes, landslides, earthquakes, tornadoes, floods, hurricanes. You just never know. And if you have like your bug out bags and just your basic essential stuff, just throw it right in a van. Like, I know for sure 2 people can sleep comfortably if you guys can stand each other. But sometimes you can even fit like 3 people if they're really tiny, or like a couple children and like an adult or 2 in an emergency, right? Like, you guys can make it work until you find some other way of, you know, shelter for a while. But that's crazy. I believe in having the shit with the fan ban, plus also an emergency fund, because when you have to evacuate, you have to have some kind of money. And even like just by yourself, you're gonna need gas money to get to wherever you plan on getting to. If the weather sucks, you want to go up higher in elevation, so that might take you even more gas money. Depends on how long you have to be gone for. It might be a day or 2, it might be several weeks, several months, or you can't go back because it's completely destroyed. So you have to have like at least, you know, whatever you think that it's going to cost you to get some kind of apartment, some kind of rental or something for a while until you figure things out. It's, should hit the fan ban and an emergency fund. Very important to me. Was in the Smokies last week. Oh yeah, I bet that was so awesome. I love the mountains. I really do. Let's see. That's it for summer camping for me for the last year. I gotta wait till it cools off. Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, it's getting way too hot. That's where it's nice to have a home base, even if it's an RV, like just parked in an RV park. That is like luxury. That really is. To be able to stand up and have your amenities and your hookups and your water running and your bathroom, having an air conditioner, such luxury. Skylar, hi. Let's see, Monterey County. Okay, that's where Cindy's at. with the nice weather. Let's see. Fortunately, my van carries plenty of electricity. Good deal. So you can't buy anything with your debit card. Yeah. Yeah, in an emergency, I don't know, even the power might go out and you can't use your card. You always got to carry cash. I've gotten bad about not carrying a lot of cash. Like back in the day, like cash in my wallet, but now I just like swipe everything. So you have to have at least enough to fill up a few times to get to where you need to go, right? Let's see. People scramble to get gas. Yes, Larry, that's in California, Monterey. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You see, like with this one, I think it's like a 20-gallon, and then with the Prius, it was about 10 gallons. So I could just have like two of them red tank things, fill that up, fill my Prius up, take off for like hundreds and hundreds of miles, and be able to like refill it without a problem if I didn't find any like actual gas. And then I could go for like almost 1,000 miles on just what my car had, plus the couple jugs. Like that was awesome. That was a huge perk. But with this one, you can't do that. So you have to be like, I keep thinking Armageddon should hit the fan type of movies. Like that's what my mind goes to. Like I have to siphon some gas and steal it. I'm thinking of some kind of weird zombie apocalypse movie. That's where my mind always goes, you guys. I like those kind of movies. Let's see. Did you sell your house already? Well, yes and no. It's not officially sold just yet, but I do have a contract going, so they're going through the process, and I'm at the last stage of selling the house. I think, what is it? Yesterday, day before, I had to come back from Texas super early. I had planned on sleeping in actually, but I got a phone call from termite inspection people. So they'll do the inspection for the termite and the regular house inspection. Those are like your options of inspections that you can do before you purchase the home. And I guess it depends on where you are if you need other kind of inspections or whatever. But the termite guy called me and asked me when he can get in the house to like check for all that, do an inspection. And I told him I was in Texas, like I would have to come back the following day super early and let him know when I got there. So I think that was yesterday. I don't know, guys, just all the days just kind of run through. But so that's taken care of. He already put his little sticker that he inspected that and all that. Everything's good. So like this week, unless they decide to do a regular home inspection, like all I'm waiting for is to go to the title and closing office and just like officially sign away the house. So yeah. And what's cool, you guys, is so I was able to get my money back. The house actually appreciated. The houses around here, there's like less homes being sold around here, so that was a perk, a plus. But I decided to take a cash offer, which ended up not really being like a cash offer. So it was my own real estate agency bought the house, is buying the house or whatever. So I took a pay cut, which was comparing to what it's worth now, but I'm still getting what I paid for it. So in order to have more of a guarantee to leave faster, I decided to go that route. And because actually it had appreciated about 20 grand in 6 months, which that is insane. But I was like, you know what, I just want my money back and I want to get out of here as soon as I can. And if we can make this deal in about a month, let's do it. Because otherwise, if I were to try to sell it myself or just wait on somebody to actually want to buy it, everybody's looking for the 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, huge homes, and mine is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom. Hey Hey, Luisa. Oh my God. Hi, Ileana. It's hard to see with these glasses, you guys, but like it's all swollen still. You can see my eyes. Like all this is just so swollen. So, glasses it is. Hey, you guys. Good morning. Good morning. So, that's why I decided to go that route. But I was actually pleasantly surprised and shocked that they told me the houses are selling. The houses that are around um, my age and size and blah blah blah, they had appreciated like 20 grand. So I was like, what? Really? Okay. So, but I was like, I don't want to wait another possibly 6 months was my contract with the real estate agency. Like they would be showing the house and all that stuff. I'm just like, you know what? I can't do it. My eyeballs hurt too much. I need to go more west where these allergies are not so bad. And what's crazy, I decided to sell the house even more because of these allergies. Normally here in Oklahoma, I get the allergies for maybe 2-3 weeks tops, and it's been going nonstop since about like springtime. It's been going nonstop. By now I would have been like cleared off my allergies and good to go, and no glasses, no eye drops, nothing extra. But it has not. So that gave me the push to be like, you know what? I don't want to be miserable 3/4 of the year and only enjoy wintertime. And you can't really even go outside wintertime because it's too dang cold. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna stay here. I don't have a reason to stay here. I don't have to have an actual home for my huge family, which now is just me, so why not? So that's what I'm doing, you guys. Selling the house and moving west. Again, yes, again. Then from there, who knows? I don't know. I might move somewhere else, I don't know. But I'm okay with that. I like the adventure. I like to travel, slow travel. Would that be considered slow travel? To travel somewhere, spend 6 months to a year, 2 years tops, and then go somewhere else. Yeah, that's how I roll, you guys. But no, like my actual next, call it a mission, my next goal is to actually get property that is either an apartment complex or like even a smaller RV park. That's my goal next, to save for that. So hopefully I'll see how much I can save in a year or two, and then put like a huge down payment, hopefully, and then get me maybe an RV park would be awesome. And I'll let you guys know so you guys can visit me and park there. I'll give you a hella discount. And for my moderators, if you've made that three-page list, I'll hook you up, don't worry. But yeah, that's the next goal. If I buy anything, it's gonna be like investment, like big time investment, and set up my retirement for that. So that's the goal, you guys. That's the goal. Cheers. Yeah, the coffee's kicked in because now I'm like la 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 la. Woo. Still super hot. So I don't know. At first I thought like a fourplex, which is decent money coming in, because with like one house, even a duplex, I don't think you profit enough to pay for it and worry about the headache and all that. Like it's just not enough cash flow for me to be dealing with headaches. So I'm just like, I have to have like a small complex, maybe 8 or 16 apartments, or like a smaller RV park. That's what I want to go for. NACA.com Home Buying Programs has a online workshop once a month. Oh, okay. Next one is 7/22. Oh, that's all right around the corner. Anyone needs a program to help with payment. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. Yeah, Noodle Perry. Liana has like, she's the go-to. She knows all that stuff. She researches. Super smart lady. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know if I definitely won't qualify for like any first-time home buying, but yeah, that's what I'm excited about. The future. Live as best as I can in the present and enjoy myself and slow down. I already have like a simple, like super chill, slow life. That's just my personality. I just like to enjoy myself that way. But like now I'm thinking more of business, more future, more things like that. And that's my next goal, you guys. So hopefully soon enough you guys will see. God is gonna send it my way. Alright? And I'm gonna jump on that. So that's gonna be pretty cool. It's not for first time home buying. I think they don't look at credit too. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Yeah, those are great, great programs to look into for sure. And also, if you're able to see um, homes that are for sale by owner, sometimes they're willing to work with you and do like a owner finance. So if you give them a nice down payment, and typically those are more of a short-term loan. So it might be 2 years, it might be 5 years, it might be tops 10 years. So your payment will be a little higher, but you don't have to go through all the bank and the qualifications like normal. That's another option too that you guys can look at. Let's see. I'm still held back somewhat. My granddaughter. Yeah. Well, don't look at it as a holdback. It's it's a great way to enjoy your granddaughter. There's nothing wrong with that. I see your point because like having like Cora or having my mom with me, I do feel that. But at the same time, it's like, hey, you have the time with them, enjoy them because you know they're not gonna be here forever. We're not gonna be here forever. So I know you enjoy your granddaughter. She loves you. I saw that. That's awesome. But yeah, definitely like that's a huge consideration. You can't just like, hey, I woke up today and I want to go up north. I want to go out west. I want to go down south. I want to go somewhere, and then just take off. Like, yeah, I can see that you can't just do that. Okay, y'all, got to get busy. I hope everyone has a great day. All right, bye, Larry. Thank you for stopping by. Get in that AC because it's hot. My daughter needs the help right now. I love her too so much. Yes, yes. Yeah. Well, that's good though. That's good. I know I think it's better for the auntie or for the grandma to watch the kiddos versus like a complete stranger. Like you'll have that bond forever. Like, she'll remember. Oh, I remember when I used to go in her van, and we would like she would pick me up, and we would talk about this, and we would have adventures. And she had a YouTube channel, and one of her friends came to visit her. I'm throwing myself in there. But those are just great memories that she'll have. So there's nothing wrong with that. If you can take her on some of your adventures, that's cool too. You have your daughter. She is 18, but I will move to help her if I had to. Yeah, yep. Isn't that crazy? Like, us moms especially. I know Tim's right up there too with the mamas. Like, he goes to, he does what he can and then some for his babies, right? But let's talk about mamas, right? Put myself up there. It's like we're willing to do so much for our kids, for sure. Yeah, because you have the one daughter and the two boys, right? So, like, I don't know. Maybe it might be different because I only have like the one kid, and she's my like ride or die. She's my girl. So if these allergies wouldn't bug me so much, I would consider moving down to Texas and like renting some cheap place there, or even getting like because we stayed at RV parks down there too. This is years ago, but it was about $400 a month. I'm sure it hasn't gone up too much from then. From there, maybe $500. I don't know, but like that's what I would do. I'd be close to her, and then eventually she'll have her family, her kids, and I can enjoy the grandkids. Sometime way in the future, maybe that I'll do that too. But like for now, I don't even feel bad that she's in Texas and I'm going like to Cali. Like it's my turn. It's Mama's turn. But let me see what else it is. I feel the same way. That's why I'm here for her. It's hard to trust anyone nowadays, for sure. Oh, it was very hard for me to. It's just my only one, man. Something happens to her. Oh, that's a huge piece of my heart gone. Tim goes beyond for all of us. He's awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh, Lusa. And they grow up so fast, but I enjoy them as they're little. Did with my niece, and we have a great bond. Yes, for sure. Yeah, you can't. Even like with my nephew, um, he lived with me for maybe like 2-3 months, and I would watch him, and he stayed with me for a few months, and then he went back to his mom and dad's. But it killed my sister to have him with us. But I just figured instead of me having to stay there because I still had course, she had to be in school, it's like, okay, why don't you just let me keep him for a few months while, because she was going through school, she was working, she was doing a bunch of things, and was having a hard time with the babysitter. So I was like, you know what? But we were 3 hours away, so we were close. It's not like straight across the world and I'm taking her baby or anything like that, but I was helping her out. But it was torture for her because that was her first baby, and he was, I don't know, about 3-4 years old. So she had a hard time even just not being around him for a few short months, which I completely understand. Like I probably couldn't do it either. But she was hardcore. She was finishing her school and stuff, and she was having trouble finding a good babysitter and trying to do like everything and financial and all that. So I was like, you know what, you're almost done. Let me take that baby for a little bit and give you a little leeway. But yeah, so I'm super close to him, and we have great memories. And my nephew Noah, like that's my, I hate to say it, but everybody knows, like that's my favorite. I don't like to pick sides. I don't like to have favorites. I grew up like thinking like, oh, no way, there's no favorites, you should love them all the same, which I love them all the same, but it is not the same. That's my boy. I don't know. TMI guys. Like, I don't know if you guys need to know that story, but like, so, and we have great memories. We talk about how Aunt Dia this and Aunt Dia that, and I would teach him how to bake and how to cook a lot of stuff. And he was at that age where he can like scramble some eggs, put a little stool, and he help me cook and bake some bread. And we would do it from scratch, and he would help me like knead the bread and like punch the dough and all kinds of. We have a bunch of stories like that, and he still remembers. I got him drinking coffee. Mainly milk flavored coffee, right? Like a little splash of coffee in his milk. And he still talks about that, how Aunt Dia's coffee was so good, and Aunt Dia's blah blah blah, Aunt Dia's cornbread, Aunt Dia's, so we have great stories, and like we have a really big bond. Let me see what you guys put. Let's see, little pair. You have 2 boys in the military. One will be in the front lines. Oh gosh, be praying for him. We might have a war. Ugh. Always, it's like we're always on the verge of war. It's crazy. Here, thank you. War, I hope not. Yeah, I hope we don't. I really hope we don't. It's always like with China, with Russia, with whomever, like. My son was in the Air Force for 24 years, deployed 10 times. I know how you're feeling. Yeah, that's tough to your baby. Regardless, it's still your baby. Yeah. Yeah, that is tough, man. Coffee. Got your coffee going, Cindy? Oh man, I hope it doesn't come to that anymore. And I hope we have a long break, long break before more war goes. It was insane. It was really crazy. I don't wish that on anybody. It's crazy. It's like, it sucks, but it's part of being in the military. It really is. Dang. No. So do you plan on moving soon, Ileana? Have you already moved? I haven't been so great at keeping up with you guys. I've been super busy. You need some coffee? Girl, get you some coffee. What's your grandchild who was born loving coffee and wondering like mama and grandma? Yes. Yeah, probably so. That's like one of the I guess you can call it a drug. I don't know. Caffeine and sugar. Sugar, caffeine, salt. That's my go-to. Like, I like to have a muffin or a piece of cake or something sometimes with my coffee or cappuccino. And then salt, I like salty like chips. Chips are one of my go-tos. Sweet, salty, and caffeine. You'll know next week? Okay. Ooh, that's coming right around the corner. You can sell Dia's coffee, right? I thought about that. So I started watching some videos maybe a few months ago. I was like, ooh, what if I should sell coffee? And then I saw some videos that kind of like scared me with the process of how much it takes to have a coffee business. I was like, whoa, you'll have to go around tasting all kinds of different coffees, which that might be the fun part. Seeing which one you like, what combination, what kind of roast. Get a few different ones like that, and then find a huge factory company or whatever that will do all that process for you. And I was like, ooh, but maybe so. It's crossed my mind. It really has, to sell Dia's coffee. And then just throw in the veteran owned and operated in there. support your vets. Let's see. We have McDonald's coffee. Actually, I brewed my own coffee this time. Homegrown. It's homegrown. Homebrewed. Yeah. Or a coffee shop. You know what? When many years ago, I thought, ooh, it would be nice to have the coffee shop and to sell the little pieces of pie and coffee cake and all that. But then, I don't want to work that hard. And then you think, okay, well, hire somebody to open and hire somebody to close and to do all that. Yeah, I guess I could do that too. But I think at first, most companies, unless you have like partners and you have um, a lot of money or whatever, you got to work at your business yourself for the first however many years and bring it up and get the profits going before you can like be able to hire people, afford to hire people, and then um, a coffee truck. Guys, you guys are putting me to work. I don't want to work. I don't want to work too hard, you guys. I just want to chill. I just want to chill for a while. Maybe I need a vacation. Kind of de-stress for a while, go to a spa or something. Like, why is everybody putting me to work? No, but I've thought of all these, like a Dia's coffee shop or D's cafe, but I don't know. And then I was like, I don't want to wake up at like the donut places. You gotta be there like 3, 4 in the morning or earlier and do all that stuff. A coffee van. Oh, that sounds cool. But I have like one kind of coffee, maybe two, like a light roast and a dark roast, and like brew it with my Blue Eddy, like plug it in. Bobo coffee. That would be kind of fun. Do that on a, oh, what do you call that? Like Black Friday. Just go around like the ice cream truck, right, with coffee because it's cold. It's cold in most places. Have the hot chocolate and the coffee going. People would get that on a heartbeat. Keep coming with the ideas, guys. Keep them coming. I know it. I know it. That's why I'm just like, oh, like the idea sounds so great, but yeah, once you have a business, yeah, you are like you're married. You can't. If you don't pay attention to it, a lot can go wrong. So like you have to be like really dedicated to the business, and that's why I'm trying to do more real estate, like, because that's more of a. I'm not having to do things like you do it daily, so I can't say that. Like you still have to deal with people daily. People will call you, how much is the apartment, do you have one available, and it might be daily, or somebody will call you, something's broken, you need to fix it. So I mean, it is work, and it is daily, so I can't say like, oh, you know, that one's better, but it's not like a constant. You can always, you know, have somebody manage it for you, and you can knock some off the rent, or give them like a rent-free spot, and then they kind of like, you know, manage it for you. So it's a little bit easier, I think. It's not like that high maintenance as far as like a coffee shop. So like all that, I look at all that and I'm like, oh, what do I want? Because in them restaurants, and you can make a whole bunch more money than you can, you know, in the short term. But like, I don't want to work that hard, you guys. I really don't. I'm already like over the hill. I'm just trying to relax. Trying to relax more and have like a more steady cash flow. Higher risk. I don't know. Coffee van, part-time. Yeah, that sounds kind of fun. I might have to try something like that. Coffee for yourself, you do it for someone else, and then they pay. Yep. Actually, if you can, coffee van. Yeah, really. I'll have to drive slow, and I don't know what kind of music to so one of them, you know what the ice cream truck sounds like, and then one of them you're gonna know what the coffee van sounds like. That would be kind of cool, actually. Oh my gosh, I need a good coffee song. You know, something that reminds everybody of coffee. Yep. I already have the window on the sides here that are already big enough. I can like put the coffee out. Oh yeah. I'm already picturing it, you guys. part-time coffee. Let's go on. Definitely like Black Friday. Cold. I might even be able to just work wintertime and warm people's bellies and then take off the rest of the year. How cool would that be? I got chills is multiplying. Oh man. I'm gonna see if Cora's gotten advanced in her digital artwork by then, so she can have like a little emoji of me, a little character of me like dancing to that, serving coffee, dancing, serving coffee. Wouldn't that be cool? Like a little screen. Oh my gosh. Oh, now we're adding to it. Let's see. Coffee and burros. Yeah, my mom talks about that kind of stuff too. She's like, you can always get tacos and burritos in the morning, like the eggs and the potatoes or beans or something like that. It's super cheap to make, and people are always wanting something quick, and that's filling too. I'm like, I'm gonna put my mom to work. Like, that's your end of it. That's your side. I'll do the coffee, and you can do the tacos or the burritos. But call them wraps. Yeah, call them wraps. And charge an extra $1. They're wraps. Mexican wraps. You have to call them wraps. Yeah, Mexican wraps. Mexican Papa wraps. Oh my god. Papa wraps and bean wraps. Oh, you guys are so much fun. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell, like, I'm all sweaty. It's hot. It's hot. It's definitely probably already mid-80s or more. Sweaty. And I don't know what the humidity is either. Yeah, I'm excited, and it's like it's crunch time. It's almost time. And then I get like this split thought, like for a split second, like, oh my god, I'm moving. What the heck am I gonna do? Where am I going? What am I doing? I just know that I don't want to stay where my allergies are bugging me 24/7. That's all I know. But I really like the house. It was such a good little house. It still is. It's a great little house. It's just not in the area that I would prefer. See, we have retirement meetups every month. Oh, nice. It would be nice to meet up once a month, eh? I love when you say, eh? Coffee chat meetups. Yes, yes, that would be awesome. Even like every other month, we would have some kind of meetup, or I don't know, maybe if you feel up to it, you can come visit me once a month and then like alternate, and then I'll go the following month to see you. Like, that would be cool. And then we have to go, or every third month we'd have to go bug Tim in the parking lot. Shoot. Yeah, we could do a parking lot, we could do a park, we can do my house, your tiny house. We could go to the beach. We could, girl, we got wheels. We got wheels and we got options. So make a whole day out of it. That would be fun. We got wheels, we got options, and we got gadgets. So that would be cool. And we're talking about camping, right? I don't know, we're just talking about visiting. If you want to camp, we can do that. We're just talking about like having coffee and chatting and coffee camp. There you go. The coffee camp. We're just talking about relaxing and chatting and enjoying each other's company for the day, Tim. If if we want to like do more than that, we sure can. We can go camping for like 2 days. Go to the beach, go do a meetup, go do something. Like that would be fun too. But, yeah. Sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. Oh, we sound like old people. Well, we're kind of in that category now. It's not like we're gonna go to a college party and go get drunk or go get high. And, yeah, we're officially the old people. Ah, I'm okay with that, Tim. I don't know. I'm okay with being the old people. I'm okay with it. I have an old soul. You could go to a karaoke disco club when we go visit you. We can do karaoke. Liven the party up a little for you. But I'm boring. I'm boring. So like my coffee chats and like just relaxing and people watching, like that's so relaxing and fun for me. That's so relaxing and fun for me. Oh yeah. Oh, Cindy. It's the silent and invisible K at the end of pho. Pho, yeah. Karaoke. I'm gonna say, oh no, here comes the old peeps. But we each have to have a cane, and once we get to singing and doing the boogie, we gotta throw our cane. Oh Lord, here they come, here they come. It's these old people again. Yeah, that's right, that's right. Your walker. uh, One of us can volunteer. We can push each other on the walker. Oh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That sounds like fun regardless, because it's not so much what you do, it's who you do it with. So regardless, it should be fun. Even if we just sit there and talk. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Liana. Aw, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, you guys, it doesn't matter if we just like sit around and like tell camp stories or like karaoke or whatever. Like it's fun because you guys make fun for me, so you guys are awesome. Oh my gosh. Like there's been many times I've had a blast and we didn't really do nothing. It was just like each other's company and we would tell stories and talk about the future, see what was going on, just like the quality time for me, like that. That's what I enjoy. What is it? The love language, quality time. That's what I enjoy. I really do. Oh my gosh. Bug bite in his juice. Oh my gosh, yes. Exactly, exactly. Yeah. Remember the time that I got bit? Do you remember the time that I got stung? Do you remember the time? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Do you remember the road trip when? Do you remember when we used to do this? Pretty soon, you guys, it's like we're gonna be talking about it like it's old news. Do you remember when we used to live stream and now we can like be virtual and be like you see in the movies where people can actually like project and do all kinds of stuff in the future? Who knows? You remember when we were like still doing the stuff on the phone? Wasn't that crazy? Oh my god, you're so old. It's probably gonna get to that later in the future, right? Remember when we were having virtual coffees? Wasn't that crazy? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Or like the grandkids, great grandkids are gonna be like, oh my god, you were having virtual coffees? You're so old. Oh man. It's gonna get to that point later. Like all the technology. I used to play that game all the time. Oh, like the Second Life game. Yeah, for sure. Whew. The Second Life game? No. I don't know if I have or not. I remember like the Shoots and Ladders, the Monopoly, different games like that. But I have heard the Game of Life, but like I've never played it or anything like that. Wow, wow. People are awake and racing now. Alright, let's see. If you were born before the internet, then you've learned how to make your own fun. Exactly. And I was born before that. I was like it it was TV. TV was a big entertainment. Going outside, the bicycles, the skates, the skateboards, the parks, walking with your friends to the corner store and getting snacks and just hanging out and talking and joking and whatever popped in your head. Like that was what we called fun. Like actual social and interaction. Like it wasn't too crazy. And we thought that was fun. Card games, board games, because that was entertainment back then. Or cookouts. People actually socialize a lot more for sure. The gray man, hey. OG in the house. Oh my gosh. What up, oldies? What's up? We are the oldies now. Isn't that crazy? We are the old folk now. It's a virtual agreement and sorry, I'm cleaning. Old fan. When I was, my oldest was born. Oh my gosh. 27 years ago. Woo. I'm that. Oh. Wow. Wow. I don't know if I have anything that I've kept. Except for pictures. At first, I was very attached to things, but like I've moved around so much that I get rid of a lot of stuff, and I don't have like that sentimental thing. Like I keep a lot of stuff, but oh great man. I figured, I don't know about old. I was thinking more like OG man. Just me. But like, as far as, I think the thing that I've kept was pictures, and now it's all digital. But I still have like the actual printed pictures in a box. So that's the oldest thing that I've kept, or the longest thing that I've kept. Everything else, and my daughter. But that's it. Like I don't have that stuff. I don't know. Maybe it helps that that you haven't really like moved too much, Tim, for a long time. That's when you're able to keep all that, or you chose to keep all that. But wow, and it's still running like a champ. Woo. Paid 50. Oh Lord, I wasn't even born back then, Tim. Dang. Just kidding, I was. Let's see. like the green middle school ones. Oh my gosh. Wow. I can't think of anything that I've kept for that long. It's all how you look at it. Either you actually take care of your things, Tim, or you're that cheap that you don't want to buy anymore. I think you take good care of your stuff. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so now I try not to buy anything new because I feel like I'm always getting rid of stuff. Oh, you have your mom's mother's Bible. Whoa, wow, that's cool. See, I took pictures of the kids and animals on the stairs. They wanted to keep whatever. I donated them and they were okay with it. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I hear a lot, where they take pictures of the items. Instead of having the items, they just have pictures, and that like compacts into like less things, less clutter, I guess. But you still have the memories, and you can like look back and see them and everything. So that's a great way to do it too. Did you relocate yet? Nope, not quite yet. So I'm still in Oklahoma. I'm hoping this week is like the final week, and I should be able to sign the paperwork this week. So I will be, the next few days, I will be busy sorting, boxing. That's why I have a box here. I will be busy like sorting, boxing, bagging, all that stuff, and start loading up the van. That way when I get the call or the text, whatever, however that you're gonna do it, so let me know, hey, come sign this, the deal is pretty much done now. And give us the keys and take off. So I don't want to be like too stressed out, trying to rush everything, because it's just me. I'm doing it all by myself. So I'm gonna take a couple days, hopefully, not more than that, and like load everything in here. I already started boxing stuff. I already started like sorting through everything. So I'm almost there. So the contract has at the end of this week is where I'm supposed to sign, if there's no hiccups, no nothing like that. So far everything's been good. I haven't heard anything about delays or anything like that. So I'm almost. Let's see, the oldest thing I have besides my Cindy. New fan. Yeah, the things that they just don't last. They really don't. It's a disposable society now. It really is. Why buy one? I still have one running. Because you want to keep up with the Joneses, Tim. You want to be cool. Because the neighbor down the road has 3 new ones, and you still have that old one. What were you thinking? Oh man. Yeah, shoot, if it still works, it works. Why replace it? It's the metal. Oh wow, the metal floor fan. Oh wow. Like bittersweet. Good luck. Well, thank you. You sent me a short email. Okay, I'll look. I'll look after this live. I I collect antiques, old coins, and cars. Oh, okay, okay. Well, I don't collect. Oh, but I like to see the years on the coins. I always get super curious to see how. And then I liked whenever I look at a coin and it has like a birth year of either a family member or like a special date, like that brightens my day. I'm like, oh, it's from blah 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 year. That's cool. And I'll take a picture and I'll send it to whoever was born that year, like my siblings or something like that. That's always fun to look at. But I don't collect them anymore. I used to have like the 50 cent, the dollar ones, the older ones, but I don't really have that stuff anymore. So you collect cars too. What kind of cars do you have? And then antiques. What antiques do you have? What are your favorites? You like watching that antique roadshow, or I think that's what that's called, where they buy stuff or they were gifted stuff or go to some kind of yard sale or something, and then they go and get it appraised and realize it's worth like millions of dollars. Antiques are interesting. Everything has a story, for sure. Yeah. Yep. Even if it's not so much about the item, it's like what you did with the item, how you acquired it, or like what the story behind it is. Like, it doesn't even have to be so much, what the actual item is. You have coins from the from the 1700s. Wow. Wow. Whew. Dang, I'd be walking around with them in my pocket. Nobody takes them. Back in the day with your little coin bag, that's how we paid with stuff. Well, that is cool. I haven't seen one that old. I like going to estate sales or to find antiques for paintings at the Goodwill. Yeah. I saw, I don't know if it was a shorts or some kind of video where this lady goes to like Goodwill or whoever, wherever, and she'll look at paintings. And a lot of times in the back, people have put money in between there as kind of like a gift to somebody, and then they hide money in there. And I don't know if it's fake or not, but she showed us where like she opened up the back part and it had some money in there. Also with like purses, sometimes they don't even check them, and in the pockets you find money. Today is your birthday. Happy birthday, Rebecca. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Antique silverware, bronze and brass pieces. Ooh, that's cool. Do you use them or just like show them? I'd be using them. I'd be like all super fancy, dress up and use my real silverware. Do you have costumes? Old costumes? Kind of match with your silverware? I would totally do that. Weirdo. I would totally do that. I'd have to dress up and like have my nice china with my silverware and have a little tea. Just like all sorts of stuff. Classic cars, ugly cars. Ah. Nice. That's cool. That's cool. Oh man. Yeah, I'm like Cindy. I think I'm the oldest thing that I've held on for. Vintage. Am I going vintage now almost? I'm not. I don't think I'm classic. Antique. last month. I found my college graduation gown, hat, card. Oh wow! I thought they were gone forever. Oh, I bet that was an awesome surprise. Ah, just to reminisce, huh? That's cool. Oh man. Yeah, I have a friend and she likes to keep a lot of stuff. And we went to high school together. And she told me she still has the letters that we wrote to each other. And like that surprises me because I don't really keep too many sentimental things. Um, but she kept all that stuff. Like I felt kind of bad because I didn't keep anything. But I was like, wow, you kept all that. Oh my gosh, just a bunch of things. I even forgot we like wrote letters to each other way back in the high school days. It's mostly for investment. Oh, okay. So you plan on selling them sometime soon for your retirement, or if you have those like super old classic cars, I don't know if you do or not, but you can always lease them, rent them for those movies. How they have the old cars in the background, and they don't even drive them anywhere. They're just like for show. Make money off of that. That would be cool. Or if they do some kind of movie where they're showing some old coins, rent out your coins. Be like, look at these. I don't know how somebody would get started in something like that, but that would be kind of cool. I'll be like, oh my god, that's Gray Man's car. I know that car. That'd be kind of cool. Hopefully it's not the one that they're gonna blow up and explode, right? That's the junk cars, the ugly cars you're talking about. Well, you guys, I am done with my coffee. I have to go home and start packing and loading. You can make anything into a side hustle, for real, for real. You really can. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Gray Man. Thank you so much. You really can. Even like, not just to be an extra in a movie, right? It's like a few $100s just to sit there and be like, and you don't even say anything, right? You're just like, oh. And you get paid a few $100s. Like we should all look into that, right? Be the extra, even like the movies or something. That's all you see them do. It's just sit there, they're in a diner and they're like, and then just like, right? I think we can all do that. Oh, the oldest is a 1964 Mustang. Oh, wow. You might have to make a video of like some of your stuff if you want to share. That'd be so interesting. Wow. That is cool. Have like your selfie stick and you're driving around and you're like, you're starting to downsize. Okay. Yeah. Downsize your items and upsize that retirement. That's good. That's really good. I'm just downsizing, period. I'm not, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Going to the storage unit. Have a good day. Bye everyone. Bye Cindy. Yeah, you guys, I gotta go before it gets extremely hot and start loading some stuff in here. I'm still trying to figure out, like, all I've been doing since I got this van is trying to figure out how I'm gonna arrange everything, because like I have less space than I thought now. So I'm gonna have to give up the 2 mattresses and just purchase some whenever I get to where I need to go. You're in LA, so if I hear a casting for extras, I'll let you know. Right, I can do this. Like, I can totally do that. Thanks, I appreciate that. All right, bye you guys. Thanks for joining me and making it another awesome live stream. I truly appreciate you guys. Yeah, it's time, it's time. Are you in LA? Me? Her? I don't know. Not me, not yet. Anyhow, bye. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Bye. See you next Sunday.